What can you call a race that combines culture, old school, and exploring new terrain with landscapes unique in the world? Nora 1000 is a place everyone should visit at least once in their life. And this year these guys did it again, drawn by the spirit that surrounds them in this majestic race of more than 1,000 miles through the desert of the Baja California Peninsula.
So the Nora 1000, which was really 1,413 miles. It's an incredible race, and it's done over 6 days, so the race is done in stages. I raced a Bronco Lobo.
Good afternoon, this is Brandon Hearn out of San Diego, California. We're down here doing Nora under pre-run truck, number 835 with Team Hearn Motorsports and Team No Limits. You know, just to drive the car, and it's a long race. I learned that a long time ago, yeah, just drive the car and realize it's 6 days of racing. So
in this Nora 1000, we have Andrea Tomba aboard the Ford Bronco, wearing the number 30. Led by Rick L. Johnson's Los Muertos team. James Sade is once again looking to conquer Nora in the 279 Ford Bronco Lobo, representing his Dirty Habits team. And the young athlete from San Diego, California, Brandon Hearn, will try one more rule, but this time with the help of the guys from No Limits Adventures in search of a single goal: conquer Nora.
I raced a Bronco Lobo, which is in what's called a pre-runner class, a pre-runner with doors. And it's a class, so it runs a steel frame, automatic transmission, and it's kind of a nostalgic class. And also a three-seater, so I have mechanic, co-driver, and away we go. This is the 5th or 6th year we've done the 1000, so it's a huge challenge, and these are long days, 250 miles on a short day, 350 miles on a long day, and you're getting it done. And it's not easy. Some people hear Nora and they think it's easy. It's
In Nora, as in many other competitions, simply hitting the gas isn't enough. These men spend hours and hours analyzing the logistics of the coming days in a couple of hours. Nora, due to its rally format, there is no pre-run, and there is no prior knowledge. which makes it quite interesting even before the start.
Parents are stopping to pick up the part.
Oh, they're going to bring it down?
Yeah. That's why I was like, hold on, I gotta do this like right now. I pointed out where it was.
We're in Ensenada today, this morning. It's a beautiful morning, headed over to San Felipe. The first part of the course is normal. The second part is going to be a little bit full of rocks, and then we have tidal flats to go through, but we should do well. The magic of what's going to happen today is the Yokohama tires, 37 inch of just pure rubber, and they've never let us down, not once. We've done this 5 times now, and thank you, Yokohama. Started in Ensenada, and we started on the Nelson short course. First jump we go over, we hear this horrible noise. Thought the whole truck fell apart. Jumped out, couldn't figure out what it was. Second jump, same thing happened. So of course, what do? We just keep going. And as it turns out, the tires were hitting the new fiberglass body and making this awful sound, and it got better and better, so it just wore away the fiberglass, and away we went.
Waving in the street for you guys. Do you see him? A little dusty.
At Nora, you can have a few meeting points for your race vehicle and your chase truck to make some adjustments or possibly refuel if necessary. This opportunity should be taken advantage of to have a safer race.
You were talking, I'm going, fuck, the radio ain't working. Oh, that's right.
Well, Brad called me and it was perfect. I had a conversation with him the whole time.
He
And
said
then
that apparently James tried to overtake him.
he hit the push to pass. They were going to let him go, and then James
James
went the wrong
went the
way.
wrong way and got lost and then went behind him.
Is James okay?
Yeah, he looked good. I think he went through.
Good. Awesome.
That's where Miguel flipped over 55 truck. Oh yeah? And the one and the 1000. Oh wow. Down? No? Okay. Okay, just keep it there. Watch out.
0.5 miles to waypoint.
Good job, Jack.
Hey, how do you feel?
Oh, you're cold.
I know.
No, mira para atrás. Está más cerrado. Not under the windmills, but under the long ones.
Okay, finishing a Nora stage is a unique thrill, but you have to think about tomorrow, eat a little, and head off to make your preparations for the next day. You don't rest much, but you're happy. The No Limits Baja crew will spend a few hours repairing details and making necessary adjustments to reduce problems for the next stage.
So that's gonna be kind of like a short section, right? So that's kind of the stuff that that's what we're gonna do.
At Nora, your start time varies every day depending on several factors. So, while some are already on the route, you can take time to take some photos and make some adjustments before heading out in the morning.
Start special stage reset trip.
Keep right in the middle, 800 meters. After this. Right 3. Touch bridge. Straight 3 hard. Strong. Back to left 3 again.
The dark horse always wins. The dark horse always wins.
Now,
These guys were having a clean race up to this point. Apparently the battery base has broken, and perhaps a rock hit the rear window, shattering it completely. The window isn't a big deal for now, but the battery needs adjusting to stay on course. Meanwhile, Brandon is a few miles back trying to make progress on the rocky desert road. These men did it again. They traveled more than 250 miles to reach this destination in Bahia de Los Angeles, one of the most remote arrival points of all the stages due to its remote location from major cities, but with a good taste in the local people. So far, this is the stage that has left the team with the most work, repairing some vehicle details to be ready for the next stage and reaching Baja Sur.
¿Quieres usar bomba de pipí? Grande. Sí. Sí.
And how about this upgrade? Look at that. That's real plywood. That's not fake stuff. That's not glass. That's not anything. We had an incident yesterday where we needed a back window. Pio and the crew put this together at 10 o'clock last night. Did an awesome job. And we got a Ford logo on there as well. So how do they do that in the middle of the night? We're ready to go. We're going to go to San Ignacio today.
need to blow the horn, these are loud horns. Horns mounted on the front bumper, and the horn of the siren came loose, went through our radiator in the mountains, and now we have no radiator. In the mountains, there's no water, there's no help, there's nothing. And had a great team of guys, Juan and Diego Vale, and these guys figure out how to cut the radiator, the aluminum radiator, pinch it over. We borrowed water from other passerbyers, Gatorade, anything we could put in there. We had lots of Gatorade, that everything went in the radiator.
Ahorita buscar la manera, Diego, de hacer algo. De clausurar la línea que se rompió, no sé qué se rompió.
¿No quiere que no se puede reparar?
No está muy grande el hueco que tiene ahí.
Slowly moved ahead, and then we finally, about 8 miles, we came to Mag 7. These guys are fantastic, Mag 7, love them. And we rolled in there and said, hey, we're not giving you fuel. We said, we just want water. And they said, hey, we got plenty of water. So they also had JB Weld, shout out to JB Weld, and we'll take a picture of the hole in the radiator, but it's a big hole. We cut it out, JB welded it, pinched it off, put water in it, tried it, and at Mag 7 they have the greatest salami and cheese sandwiches, and they have pepperoni on top of it. Good for Mag 7. Anyway, added water, put some cow manure in the radiator to help try to block it up a little bit. We would have known. And we slowly picked up our speed as we're going. The train wasn't terrible. We were able to get it about 45 or 50 miles an hour, and here we are.
Bueno, ya estoy bien.
Brandon finishes the stage without problems in San Ignacio. It wasn't the same for the Los Muertos team, who were a few miles from the finish trying to repair Bronco number 30.
Smell like antifreeze.
Congratulations, man.
Glad to see you here.
We saw you.
Good job, James. Good job. No, it was only.
Cheers.
I gotta say, the guys at Mag 7 were awesome. I rolled up there. Said, you're not on our gas list. I need water.
Good. It seems like the toughest day is best enjoyed when you cross the finish line. The satisfaction of being closer to the goal than yesterday is great. For now, these guys have some work to do to get started tomorrow.
Patrón de mayates. The number one. Sí.
Routing in a circular way, now facing opportunity. Giving up won't change a thing. Get your eye burning. You are not backing out of this charade. Make them see the mockery. Get your eye burning.
Weekend of paradise, mix of paragaze. Soak up all the praise, they come let me paraphrase. I can see the dreams through these eagle eyes. I can see you looking straight up to your disguise. It's a paradox in these paradigms. I'ma let this one take you up to paradise. I'm a gun we can leave behind the parasites. Where we need to float, these are make you paralyzed.
They can fly, you're tired of the same train. Routing in a circular way, now facing opportunity. Giving up won't change a thing.
Although Team Los Muertos almost faced a withdrawal as there were no replacement tie rods to be found, the Hurricane Johnson never give up spirit prevailed, and the Los Muertos crew worked through the night to resolve issues and start again.
And then San Ignacio down to Laredo. That was a really fun area. That was a long day. And the same thing, you gotta be really careful because you're so far away from your chase team. If you break, it's a long day for everyone. So trying to keep the truck together. But it was a really fun, technical, a lot of rocks going into Laredo.
Flashing out holes and craters. When we dance, nobody makes us. And no one here disputing the sound. That's why I stand up on the stage and I'm saluting the crowd.
But that was a good time. And then the finish of Laredo was fun. It was in the wash. Tight, twisty stuff again, which is what I like.
And the next day, we were making really good time, broke a drive shaft. How does that happen? We got thousands of miles, now we broke a drive shaft.
Okay, turn the matches off. Turn the skull on.
You want to try to go around, take out the drive shaft in the process? Because he only made it from there to here before he stopped.
The truck is running great. We got a little bit in the dust of some other cars, and Christian got into a huge cell phone, which delayed us a little bit. And now we just came at the neutral zone, and it seems we had the crack in the tie rod that was well before. So the crew's just checking that and seeing if we can carry on, but we're probably just going to try to fix that before we start heading into the mountains. So here we are. Truck's running great. Team's amazing. And as I said, Mark and Jim is fantastic. Thank you very much.
Hey Rick, we're gonna get in. Wolfers.
Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Yeah, they wanna be famous, but they don't wanna pay the price. They want money with no struggle, I see it in their eyes. When they promise you loyalty, it's a mouthful of lies. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, I'm not a killer. I was pushed by betrayal and mistrust, thus thrust into the money, the drink, the greed, the feeling, the sin and debauchery. I lay with so many women, I know my enemies close, I feel they breath on my neck. I see them plotting and scheming, so I'm watching my step. Lord, if it's my day, I live good, I'm okay. They might take my life, but I'ma take them with me. Oh my Lord, take this soul, lay me at the bottom. The devil has come, carry me home, lay me at the bottom of the. I'm a soldier, I don't fear no death. I broke commit, I squeeze and duck when they tryna hit me. If you had a guess to take my life, then roll die at the bottom of the river. Yeah, that's where you find my life. Take my soul. You can't kill me. I'm alive, boy. Yeah. Lift me up. Can you feel me? The bottom of the. I'm a soldier, I don't can't kill me.
And we got it back to the start for Laredo to, what do you do, La Paz. So our hometown, you know, for the race shop. That was a really, really long day. We lost the brakes kind of towards the final section. We had fuel pump issues, but we made it. That was a really long day, but a fun day. We were pretty exhausted.
Take my soul. I'm high off life right now. Yes. Let's go. Take my soul. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
And then the final day going from La Paz down to San Jose was just amazing. I mean, the fact that we were able to do the whole course, have no issues. Like I said, we did break the third not long after Pro Baja, and the guys were able to get a third again on the side of the highway.
There's Brandon. We got you. We got you, buddy. We got you. Okay, right here.
Left end of speed zone. 844 feet to waypoint.
And back in the truck within an hour and a half is just, I don't even know how it happened. So put it back together, and yeah, it was fun. We beat the truck up a little bit. It was tight. And then through kind of the wash into the fans at the end was an absolute blast. And then, you know, being there with our friends and family was the best part.
Brandon loses his third member, and the team have to return to La Paz to get the spare. Meanwhile, No Limits Baja's friend Miguel Sandoval and his team MSR drive past where the crew is working and in great racing spirit, lend them a spare rear end to expedite getting the truck to the finish.
So today was pretty exciting. In the mountains, it's crazy because it's steep and short. Speeds are low. All we had to do was finish today. Our times are not going to put us on the podium, so we had to finish. Look at Bill right here. No Limits team. Here's Diego, co-driver, mechanic. This group out here, and these guys didn't give up. We had some late nights, and these guys kept on working, making stuff happen all the time. Sachin is over here. Sachin, we're not sure what he does, but don't let him bend over in front of you.
First and foremost to Andrea and the whole No Limits team. I mean, Pio, Kawa, Tadeo, Christian, Guido, I mean, the entire team here, and these guys are unbelievable to keep these trucks running at the way they do. And, you know, special thanks to my wife and all her support and whatnot. So really fortunate to be down here doing this, and I can't say thank you enough.
So thanks to the whole team, because without a team, you can't do the Nora 1000 by yourself, that's for sure.
Hopefully see you next year in the Nora.
Yeah, next year in Nora, 2026.
The Nora 1000 Mexican Rally is a true challenge. A challenge for the trucks, for the drivers and co-drivers, mentally as well as physically, but most of all, for the teams and crews. 6 days of resting, very few hours, of always having to have a never-give-up attitude, and most of all, of thinking out of the box and doing so quickly, to be able to overcome all the things that get thrown at them that would result in a DNF. What they do and what they overcome is amazing, and it is the having to work together, resolve problems together, and a lot of time suffer together that makes this a family more than a crew, and the shared joy and result of a Baja finish, an experience that transcends into the soul. We look forward to seeing you again in the dirt in Nora's Baja 2026. This was a Kenzo Studio production in collaboration with the No Limits team and Photosol.